My name is Rod Ford. I'm the IT director for Milton CAT. We're a Caterpillar distributor for all of New England and upstate New York with 16 full-service facilities. We have over 1,000 employees. The projects that we've done with GreenPages has been, one of the first ones was our ERP infrastructure that we're putting in. Very complex environment compared to the legacy systems we're coming from. The skill sets of my employees all need to be developed, and we need a full disaster recovery plan with replication to a remote site. So we're getting down into recover point and some of the underlying technologies of the V block. They have a thorough understanding of all the technology sets we're trying to utilize, which is assisting us in rapidly deploying this infrastructure. We also did some niche work with SharePoint services using a third-party VAR, but working through GreenPages to get that solution implemented. Projects were challenging, but I'll say three things. That GreenPages had a great project management support staff. They helped us through the projects, helped us define them thoroughly so that our objectives were met at the end. Our sales rep was involved all the way, spent a lot of time with us to make sure that GreenPages and the VAR were delivering on what they said they would. And it went very well. We made all our objectives and was very successful with those projects. My overall relationship with GreenPages has been evolving over the last 3 or 4 years. We started slowly. Before that, I'd worked with 4 or 5 different VARs for different products. Very hard to manage, and I was unsuccessful at some projects due to choosing the wrong VAR. What GreenPages did was to allow one source for all the technology needs, and managing those third-party vendors where required above and beyond what technical capabilities they had. So it brought us from several VARs to one main VAR that was managing everything for me, which saved me a lot of time. And I'm much more successful with that model. GreenPages went beyond my expectations when we were in the purchasing of our infrastructure for our ERP system that we were implementing. Where GreenPages came in was we had some deadlines. We weren't getting the information we needed for the decisions. They came in and worked with me to make sure that the vendors understood what my requirements were, what information I needed for that decision. And we were working on a quarter end, obviously, so we had some constraints there. And I remember calls 7, 8 o'clock at night working with GreenPages, not the vendors, to try to put this all together and make it happen. We will continue to use GreenPages in the future. We've got a lot of technologies now due to the new ERP infrastructure that we're putting in, and moving some things to the cloud. We're going to require a lot more expertise above and beyond what my staff can do or I want them to do. So I see our relationship evolving even deeper and assisting me in managing this new infrastructure and organization in the future. I would recommend using GreenPages to other organizations, and I recommend them starting slowly like I did. Use them for a project, one that's defined that you can get measured results from and see how much value they add to it. One of the biggest benefits I see is that they understand my business now. They took the time to really get a feeling for how I want to run projects, how I want to do it, not how the vendors want to do it, but how I, the customer, wants to do it. And that made our projects a lot more successful. And because of that and that flexibility, we want to use them more in the future.